Now to the economy and the bleak new jobs report.
9.1% of Americans are unemployed.
Let's talk jobs. Jobs today, jobs.
It's very, very difficult.
A lot of new data, new numbers out just today that all point to the same conclusion, the real and ongoing trauma for working Americans.
Especially having kids, being a single mom, where you have everything, then all of a sudden you don't have nothing and you have to start all over.
We're talking about jobs.
We were struggling.
We have always had here sort of a misalignment of the skills of the labor force and the needs of the companies.
Economics, healthcare needs, changing times all require a changing skill set.
CareerEdge is about eliminating the skill gaps that we have in our workforce.
To me, it's like a whole new life. A whole new life, not only for me, but for my sons. I can do it. Anybody can do it.
We're all about the system change. Where's the pain in your organization? What are the skills that you're going to be looking for so we can better prepare the workforce? Let's recognize that we have talent, we have loyal employees, supervisors identify top employees to go into a training, and then they can have a whole new skill, a whole new credentialing or certification to meet the needs of that employer, but be able to fill the need of that employee so they can be successful and be the type of employee that that employer would want.
One of my jobs now in this kind of economy is creating jobs. We were the hottest housing market in the country for 18 months. In the country. Now, an awful lot of people out of work because we're not building as, obviously, as rapidly as we used to. My city population is probably down about 2,500 people from the peak. That's because they had to go somewhere else and get work. It's been difficult in getting lots of outside companies to relocate here, simply because of the skill sets of the labor force. And what we're trying to do with CareerEdge is we're trying to mitigate that, if you will.
That's our goal, that we work with organizations in our region to be able to build the capacity.
This is the best hope we have ever had, I think, quite honestly.
We had an unusual challenge.
PGT Industries closed their operations in North Carolina and had to move here.
That meant we needed to hire far more people than we ever have in a very short period of time. We had a bottleneck because the resources locally really weren't equipped to process the number of candidates that we needed to have. We were struggling to get people through the testing process and to have enough candidates. We had an initial meeting to determine, what our needs were. Fortunately, the funding that CareerEdge receives is pretty flexible in terms of how they can use that funding. So they were able to work with us, brainstorm to determine how quickly they could provide us with resources and tailor their program to meet our needs.
We just weren't getting where we needed to be with the process that we had in place.
Purvis recognized that you could get better employees by having Florida Ready to Work certification.
Not only did they help us put the plan together to improve our employment process, but they went out and helped locate the resources to provide the certification testing, to provide the attitude training, to provide the digital literacy training. Even better, they helped find grant money to fund some of this.
He was able to get everybody in the door 30 days sooner if he wouldn't have had CareerEdge helping him. In our healthcare partnership, we have Blake Medical Center.
CareerEdge was a key. They allowed us to provide continuing education credits. The staff that had been in the field for many years have had to upgrade their degrees with a higher level of education. CareerEdge did give us the opportunity to offer those credits and upgrade the skills of our current staff.
We feel much better about the folks that we're getting in. The turnover is less. It's gone down dramatically because people have a better feel of what they're getting into. By
allowing us to remove that bottleneck, we were able to get far more people back to work much more quickly.
From employer to employer, from human resources to human resources, I ask that you don't miss this opportunity.
We're changing people's lives.
Struggling in life like any other person, trying to provide food and clothing for my sons. That's when I just came in, took these opportunities. This is an opportunity for me to improve my skills, my experiences, and to get a better job. But not also that, is it helps me encourage myself that I can do it. Anybody can do it. There is help out there. It's just, you know, the person that needs to take that step. I love everybody here. It's been wonderful, and whether I make another step forward or not, I'm still proud of everybody who's been helping me around here.
She inspires me. I mean, every day I want to come to work because I'm helping somebody like her. This is a big initiative. We have a lot of employees to help, and in order to do that, we need to raise the funds. There are a lot of Marias out there, so if we have all these Marias out there that we invest in, think of what that will do for our community.
The way the country got great is we looked after each other and took care of each other. If you're in trouble, I want to help you. That's what CareerEdge is about.
We're changing people's lives. I mean, they go home and they feel better about themselves. We've given them all the tools that they need to succeed, and we're hoping that they all get hired.